They're not sending their best. They're sending people that have lots of problems. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists. And some, I assume, are good people.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So I don't know if you guys all heard, but the other day, Minnesota Republicans introduced their latest waste of time and their latest waste of taxpayer dollars. So in their effort to own the libs, they introduced Bill SF 2589. This bill would have officially named Trump derangement syndrome as a mental illness in the United States. So for those who don't know, maybe people in other countries, Trump derangement syndrome is what the right claims that the left has. They claim that we're all crazy. We're just making too much out of the whole Trump issue, and he's so great, and we just don't see it, and we just exaggerate things and see things that aren't there, and blah, blah, blah. He's not really an autocrat. He's not really a dictator. He's not really a fascist and racist, and, has been found to be liable of sexual assault. We're just making all this up. We're just seeing things that, don't exist. So, yeah, I wish I was making this up, but this is what they're spending their time on. This is what Republicans now consider to be, I guess, work, what they think it means to be a public servant. So this is nonsense, but it was recently submitted by 40-year-old Minnesota State Senator Justin Eichorn and four other state Republican senators. So these are state Republicans, not U.S. senators, okay? Well, seems that Mr. Icorn has a bit of a mental illness of his own because he was just arrested on Monday, March 17th, for soliciting a minor. The police say Icorn was communicating online with a 16-year-old girl. Again, he's 40, and he made arrangements to meet with her in Bloomington, Minnesota. So on Monday, Icorn goes to the location that they had agreed upon, and he was arrested. And it turns out he wasn't messaging a 16-year-old girl. He was unknowingly talking with a police officer. So according to various news outlets, Icorn has not been fully or formally charged. This was as of yesterday when this news broke. But the Hennepin County Attorney's Office has charges pending for soliciting an under 18-year-old to practice prostitution. Oh, and by the way, Icorn is married and he has 4 children. So, he's one of those Republicans who believes in family values and, probably accuses drag queens and transgender people of being groomers. Yeah. What do you want to bet he signed on to a bathroom bill at some point or, made some statement about drag queens? So anyway, when news broke yesterday, the Minnesota Republican chair issued a statement and it said, quote, "As Republicans, we hold elected officials to a higher standard." While Senator Eichorn is entitled to due process, the seriousness of these charges warrants his resignation. Public trust and accountability must come first. Really? Do you hold elected officials to a higher standard as Republicans? That must be why Matt Gaetz was allowed to remain in office for so long. It must also be why Roy Moore was embraced by the Republican Party. Right? Is that why your president is Donald? I sexually assault women and have cheated on all 3 of my wives and brag about it, Trump? Is that why? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need to invent a new word for hypocritical because it is just not strong enough for Republicans. It's not strong enough to describe who they are, what the Republican Party has become. Anyway, their party leaders and Democratic Party leaders have all called for Eichorn to step down, to resign. So we'll see what happens, and I assume they're going to pretend, oh, we were never on board with that ridiculous Trump derangement syndrome bill. I never signed on to that. They're going to moonwalk away from that thing now. Yeah, I can laugh because there was no actual, 16-year-old girl involved with this whole prostitution charge. But yeah, this is who they are, not sending their best. All right, guys, I will let you know what happens with all of this. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not. If you can donate, truly appreciate it. It helps to keep the show going. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.